Hey people, it is Thursday, June the 2nd, and the time is 1:25 in the afternoon. And it happens to be election day here in the province of Ontario. And I'm here on Shooter Street, right near the corner of Sherbourne Street. And I'll be walking west through downtown, making my way to the Dragon City Mall in Chinatown. And the weather has cooled off quite a bit since my record-breaking heat walk I did recently. I think the low 20s is going to be the temperature for the next several days. 21 degrees or so. Which is much more conducive to walking around for hours, recording videos. So here on the left is Moss Park. And the neighborhood surrounding is also referred to as Moss Park. That is on the south side of Shooter. On the north side of Shooter, it's referred to as the Garden District. Although I think on a map, the Garden District actually extends down to Queen Street. But in any case, people generally refer to this particular area as Moss Park, due to the fact that the park is right there. Here's George Street, looking quite nice with all the trees. And there you can see the towers of the financial district. New condo developments are popping up all over this area. And pretty soon the office towers of the financial district will be basically hidden by all the new condos. It's already happening. And this is a new hotel going up here. And all the construction noises are back since the construction workers' strike ended. Things were quiet for a couple of weeks. Crossing Jarvis Street. And this one is actually called the Garden District Condos. Here's Mutual Street. And Dalhousie Street. And now you can get a more unobstructed view of the financial district. Or at least the east side of it. And this is Church Street.
Starts with an S? No, it's not.
Not sure what's happening here. It's just a school group. St. Michael's Catholic Cathedral Basilica. There's Bond Street. So Shooter Street dead ends at Yonge Street, which is just a couple blocks up. It leads directly into the parking garage of the Eaton Centre. So I'm going to just walk straight through the Eaton Centre. Here's Victoria Street. St. Mike's Hospital right here. It takes up almost two whole blocks, really. Two different wings. And the Massey Tower, which is named after Massey Hall. Famous performance venue, sort of like Canada's Carnegie Hall, you could say. I recently did a video walking past Massey Hall when there was a massive lineup. People who were camped out all night waiting to see Olivia Rodrigo. They had tents and everything, determined to get a good seat. This guy behind me is making all kinds of weird noises. And here's Yonge Street. So as I mentioned earlier, the Shooter Street terminates here. The Shooter Street terminates, that's an odd way to say it, and goes directly into the Eaton Centre parking garage. So I'm just going to walk up north a little ways to one of the entrances to the mall and just cut straight through the mall, where I will continue my walk westward. So we'll just get a brief look at Yonge Street on this walk. That's Dundas Square up ahead with all the large electronic video screens. I saw that guy put his mask on before entering the mall. That hasn't been required for quite some time now, but some people still feel the need to mask up while indoors, even in large open spaces such as this. Personally, I don't see the need to do such a thing, but that's me. Everyone is entitled to do their own thing, and that's perfectly fine. So now this is Trinity Square. That's restaurant patio. And here's the Church of the Holy Trinity, dating from 1847.
I was like thinking, what if she had said?
Some beautiful old church. And here's Bay Street. Let's see if I can get across here before the light changes. There's another good look at the financial district. Even though it's only 21 degrees, there's still a touch of humidity in the air. And when the breeze isn't blowing, it does feel a little bit warmer, at least in my opinion. And now I'm walking along the northern side of City Hall. At least in this weather, there's no chance, or it's highly unlikely, that my camera will turn off as it did twice when I was recording my heat record video. The camera was not taking those extreme hot temperatures very well. And there you can see City Hall. And we got Winston Churchill. That's quite the stance he's got going there. It's like, you don't want to mess with me. There's Chestnut Street. Here's the main downtown courthouse. And this is the backside of Osgoode Hall here. You most often see it from Queen Street. And lots of neat statues here. Freedom of expression and freedom of religion. And we can see the front-facing side of the courthouse here on University Avenue. And these are the Pillars of Justice. And that glass office building you see behind there, that's new. That's also a new courthouse building. And as it looks south down University Avenue, this is a cool shot with the Canada Life building and the CN Tower and the Shangri-La Hotel. And you can see First Canadian Place making itself known. And there you can see the United States Consulate, all decked out with the Pride flag. I just didn't feel like waiting for that light, so I just went for it. Let's walk through here. I don't think I've ever done this before in any of my videos. I just wanted to get a look at the progress of this development here. So this is Simcoe Street. And this new development is called Artist Alley. It consists of a couple of tall towers. It's a residential development. And that's starting to make its way skyward. And we've come to Dundas Street. Here's 52 Division of the Toronto Police. So from here on, it's a straight shot west into Chinatown. We'll be passing the Art Gallery of Ontario first. Yeah, that guy was wearing the iconic New York City t-shirt that John Lennon wore in a famous photograph, where he's on the roof of a building in Manhattan with his arms crossed, looking really cool with his hair blowing in the wind. Hall Street. And we're passing the Art Gallery of Ontario. I see Vincent van Gogh looking at us from across the street. When I say looking at us, I really mean it because his eyes follow you. Hey, you're creeping us out, Vincent. Here's the main entrance. Here's Beverley Street. So this is where Chinatown begins. $99 department store. Have to check that out sometime. Now that Dollarama isn't really Dollarama anymore. It's more like $2 now. That's a neat mural. Whew, had to suppress a sneeze there. Whew, it was a double. And here we are in Dundas and Spadina. Of course, Spadina Avenue is the other main street of Chinatown, but we won't be covering that in this video. So there's the Dragon City Mall. So I'd say this is one of the busiest intersections in downtown Toronto. Right up there with Yonge and Dundas and Queen and Spadina, and Bay and Front at rush hour, and Yonge and Bloor and Bay and Bloor. I'm just rattling off intersections, but those are the ones that are typically busy enough to give you that real big city vibe. And here we are inside the Dragon City Mall. I'm really here just to go up the staircase to get the awesome skyline view. So we'll just take a quick little jaunt around here. And I've shown this before, but figure if I'm at Dragon City Mall, how can you not come up here? Whew, it's quite hot in here. little bit on the stuffy side. I think this is as high as I can go. So there you have it. Ashley's spot. I take all my dates here. Haha. Now we know. We know Ashley. And there's a look down at the intersection. So I'm going to wrap things up here with this awesome view of Dundas and Spadina from the Dragon City Mall. If you enjoyed the walk, by all means, leave a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And be sure to like and share and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And also be sure to hit that notification bell, that way you won't miss any of my videos. And if you'd like to support the channel, there are links in the description where you can do so via PayPal, via my merch store, and also via the new Super Thanks button, which I recently enabled. And you can also find me on Instagram under KContinuum. So thanks for watching, and be sure to keep checking back because, as always, I will continue.